welcome to Cosmos with Bailey. I'm Bailey and I'm a clairvoyant, psychic medium and spiritual healer based in New Zealand. Welcome. So, today's video is going to be on, and it is titled, Make It Easy. Make it easy. Make it easy, make it easy, make it bright, make it flowy, make it good, make it understandable, make it easily ingestible, make it easy flow. So when we are out and about in the world, living our lives, doing our things, making our choices, we tend to make the very simplistic idea of life harder and more, and make it easy and enjoyable for yourself. Make it easy and enjoyable for yourself. So we tend to make things a lot harder than they need to be. We tend to make things tight. We tend to make things very intertwined. We tend to make things very messy and chaotic and sort of like a tornado. We tend to make life this massive thing when it's really not. We tend to make business bigger than it needs to be. We tend to make our personalities bigger than they actually are. We sometimes pretend to be something that we're not. We sometimes think that dating has to be a certain way when it doesn't. We sometimes think that, it is the cliches. It's a bit, why was I cliches? Make it easy and make it enjoyable. It's very clear. There's a lot of cliches out there about life and how to do it. And, this person did this quote and I did this and I'm going to do this, I read this book. And it's like when we ingest way too much information, or when we go searching for things instead of just stripping everything back to simplicity, we almost take on way too much than we actually need, and then life becomes hard because we've just got too much going on. And it's that, what did I just say? It was make it easy and make it enjoyable. And it's actually very easy to do that. And do you know what makes life not unenjoyable? It's probably yourself. It's probably your own choices. It's probably your own behavior. It's probably your own refusal to change your own life. When we are in a lot of heavy and dense energy, we tend to make life very heavy and hard and unenjoyable, and we tend to blame a lot of blame game shames, and we also pretend that we are enjoying life when we actually aren't enjoying life whatsoever. We're not enjoying our own behavior, or we are not enjoying. So when we go and make choices or go and do things, the energy will come. It's like if you yell at someone, that person's probably repeatedly, that person's probably not going to like you, and there's a cause and effect. So if you're going out making choices and aligning with stuff and whatnot, and you're not enjoying it, then the feelings in your body and your life, you're not going to enjoy your own life. So you're not making it easy, you're not making it enjoyable. It's so simple. Maybe you don't like going to parties. Maybe you like staying at home and reading a book. Simple and easy. Maybe you like socializing on a Sunday and not a Saturday. Simple and easy. Maybe you really want a relationship or a marriage, but you are still playing around like an F-boy, or you're still playing around like an F-girl, or you're not being real and honest with it. So a big part of making life easy and enjoyable is being honest and straightforward and simple with what you're wanting. And when we make these tornadoes, when we overthink, when we project, it's this person, it's that person, we're not just able to sit and say to ourselves, I want to do a fashion course. Or, actually, I want to move to Spain. Or, actually, I want to move to the Americas. We can't just sit there and say it and then, okay, that's what I'm doing. It's simple and it's easy and it should be straightforward, but it's not. And then it's not, and it never is, and we do it to ourselves. And we also grow up in environments and homeschool. I should have been homeschooled. We should have been in the environments, in the home environments, in the school environments that we grow up. They're not simple and straightforward. We're forced into things we don't want to do. We come out with, stuff that has no help or benefit for our lives, and we enter into adulthood, where a lot of the times we have not being given basic life skills like financial confidence. We don't get given healthy relationship understanding and relationship skills at school. And if we are getting very manipulative with stuff, or we're trying to, manipulation is very dishonest, and if you are dishonest with what you're wanting, life becomes easier. Manipulation makes your life harder. It makes other people not want to be around you. And it makes relationships harder, and it makes your life harder, and everything is harder when you're dishonest. So it's about easy, make it breezy, make it enjoyable, and be honest. If you don't like what you're doing, you need to say that and then change it. Easy. If you are over and over and over it, if you go round and round in circles, if you go over and over and over the same issue or the same problem in your life, over and over, stop, make it easy and solve it. Very simple things to do. And make it easy, make it breezy, make it enjoyable. And we don't know how to do that, because I think we are moving out of it though. It is sort of like, I think this all the time with the feminists online. It's like, clear your father wounds and you stop being angry at men. You're not angry at the patriarch, you're angry at something else. I also think, when we make things harder, when we get angry online, when we write nasty comments, when we yell at someone, when we make a relationship unenjoyable, do we need to go home and bake a cake? Do we need to go home and do some gardening instead of sitting online? Do we need to remove ourselves from the riots and the yelling and the the anger that's swirling around, and maybe just go home and get the veggie garden sorted? Do we just need to focus on what's going to make my own life or your own life easy and enjoyable, instead of what's going on in a country that you're not in? I always think sometimes when I go online, if I need to help someone, or if I feel like I have some extra money to donate or whatever it is, I should probably give it to something in my immediate community. And this is the thing with the internet, is that you can make things harder for yourself because you're connecting into so much more energies and so much more information that you just don't need, that's not going to help your life in the everyday world. Okay. Make it easy and make it enjoyable. And strip it back to basics and make it simple. If you want it hard, you're going to want more and more and more in your life, and you've got to strip it back to the easiness and simplicity of it to make it easy and enjoyable. Strip it back to basics. Be yourself. Stop lying if you don't want to do something, and just strip it back and stop being a dick. Sometimes you just got to stop yourself. Call yourself and stop being a dick, because you're making it harder. Okay. Stop being a dick. Even sometimes I have had a lot of situations in my life, and I just thought, I had something happen with a practice client, and and even some of the stuff that was playing out in my life was like, this person is making my life so much more harder than it needs to be right now. I don't need this person in my life. And I was like, well, and I just realistically thought, if you're going to act like that, then I'm not going to want to work with you. And if you make a relationship harder, then the person you're in a relationship with is not going to enjoy it, and it's just not going to be nice. And it's just like, we're missing this massive, aha moment at the moment, where it's like, okay, I'm actually making my life a living hell. That was me. Yep, it was me, and I did it, and it's fine, and I was being a dick, but I actually really wanted to work with that person. Or just say it and make it easy, and just be honest. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. I also just wanted to say also that spiritual healing and energy healing can make your life so much more easier and so much more enjoyable. A lot of the times when we have a lot of noise and a lot of irritation and a lot of negativity, I just ate a peanut butter cookie. It was really good, but now it's all stuck to my I was young. When it was really good. A lot of the times when things feel hard or negative, sometimes it can be that there's someone else's energy rooted in your aura, or if you're rooted in negativity, or you find your energy is hard in the mind, or you're constantly overthinking something, sometimes a simple energy clearing can be so beneficial. I recently did a post on the evil eye, and I've been grappling with this situationship. It felt like that, like I was in this weird connection with this person that I'd never met. And it turned out, it took me a very long time to figure out how to remove this person's negativity out of my aura. I'm very, very highly clairvoyant, and I'm very, very, very energetically sensitive. And I pick up a lot of information about a lot of people all the time that I just don't need to know. And they'll come through my dreams. I was dreaming about this particular person for a long time, and it was almost like this person's energy was stuck in my aura. And I would start having these dreams, and she was mimicking me and copying me. And it was really quite irritating. And even with energy work and whatnot, I didn't make it easy for myself, I realized, because I was overthinking the whole thing. And I'd stopped meditating, and I used to meditate quite a lot, and I got back into meditating and incorporating that back into my everyday routine again recently. And I talk about routine a lot over my Instagram and how important that is for your creative energy, your quality of life. Having a morning and evening routine is very, very important for stability in your life and your energies. And not these silly videos online. Look at my morning routine. Okay, we get it. You have a shower and a nice shower. It's cool. We don't need to know. And I was meditating for 20 minutes. I usually just listen to some really zen Japanese music sometimes, or some mantra by Deva Premal. Love her music. And I literally just sat there and watched and cleared the energies. As I calmed down, and I realized that I had sort of been living my life through the lens of this person and the energy and the negativity, and I was picking up a lot of the insecurities about aging. I was picking up on a lot of insecurities about other people. I was picking up about her constant need to compete with people and her insecurities and needing to be at the top. I felt like I was pulled into this weird conflict with a person I'd never met. She was fixating on me with her own negativity, and it was the evil eye, and it was coming into my dreams, and it was really freaking annoying. And the simplest way that I figured out how to clear it was to meditate and clear my energy. Like, literally just let the energy leave. So sometimes literally what you need to do to make things easier for yourself is to just take even 20 minutes out of your day and sit with your own energies and let things pop in. Over on Aphrodite's Gardens, I just posted on my other Instagram, my creativity Instagram, I put a post on how to solve your own issues. And when there's a lot of chaos and negativity and fear around you, or I said people running around like a headless chook, the best thing you can do is just stop, go and do something super mundane, super easy, like bake a cake, tune off and tune into what's in front of you, and let the problem solving, your intuitive capabilities come and help you solve what's going on so you can figure it out and make it easier on yourself, because life should not be hard. We make it harder in working with the intuition and the spiritual realms in your aura, and simple energy and clearing techniques can make your life so much more easier. It helps me. I do not know, me as a professional healer and clairvoyant, I'm on my own life journey. When I upload these videos myself, they help me. The socializing with purpose one was so good for me because I struggle with energetic sensitivity, but I'm actually quite extroverted. And it was just about listening, and I thought I was introverted for ages, but actually I'm very extroverted, but I love being by myself, but I love socializing. It's just about listening to what I was needing. And some of the energy work that I do and on myself and with others, it is just so helpful what comes through from the spiritual realms to make your life easier and more enjoyable. And I cannot fathom where I would be in my own life without the spiritual realms and my intuition and using very basic common sense energy clearings, working with your chakras, working with the aura, clearing and clarifying your intuition and your inner confidence, overcoming negativity and handing the negativity back to the person where they came from. Just understanding that they're in a different frequency to you. It's all good. It's not personal. Hand it back. The evil eye thing was very overwhelming. But I was just insane that even just by sitting 20 minutes in meditation with some nice relaxing music, how much that cleared away from me so I could hear myself. And when there's so much noise around you, and it make it easier. Simple, easy techniques, simple, easy routines. Meditation does not have to be intense. Meditation, if you've never meditated before, just sit with yourself for 20 minutes if you've never meditated, and move into the body, because that's what happened. I moved into the body, and then this person's evil eye energy started to dissipate off me. And I just realized so quickly that I was receiving a lot of dreams and insights about this person that was coming from their own distortions and insecurities, and it was affecting my quality of life. So energy techniques can make your life easier and more enjoyable and a whole lot more easier to understand. Thank you so much for watching.